Morning. Had a wild night last night. Just massive thunderstorms between like 8 and midnight. They were all close in the vicinity, but nothing directly overhead. A lot of light rain, close-in lightning strikes, but nothing too serious. Strong gusty winds, but those have only just now died off, I think. Intermittent light rain kind of throughout the night too. I think it's sprinkling on me right now. But cold, very cold. I'm all bundled up. It's like the CDT all over again. I don't think any of this was in the forecast. It was just supposed to be like a little bit of a colder break from the 90s down to the 60s, but it's like 35 degrees, if not colder. It's probably fresh snow at the higher elevations for sure. We'll see what it looks like if the clouds lift at all. But looking to do at least 17 miles or so today. We'll just kind of see where that puts us. Staging just a couple miles before the highway so we can get in the morning. And I think the last thing to note is that I did have one other hiker come into camp, another guy that I'd never met before. So I wasn't alone in that one spot. Plenty of room for a couple of tents though. But we'll kick off the day. I don't think it's going to be too crazy. Little ups and downs, but that's it. Now the tops of the mountains are all in the clouds. Top of the mountain still in the clouds. That's some nice rock landscaping. I think the weather's clearing. I don't think we're going to get any more storms or anything. Just crazy overnight. We made it to the Pigeon Spring. Supposed to be a water source here somewhere. Good thing I'm loaded up from out of camp though, because this is the last water for the next 9 miles. So I don't know where the spring is supposed to be at. There's the Pigeon Spring trailhead. And according to this little map, we're about halfway through to the highway. Looks like from here, we're just joining this dirt road. Well, this is a nice little ridgeline road walk. A little view out to the west. Phoenix is out there somewhere. Can't really see it out in the haze. That's an odd-shaped little antenna station thingy with these weird little horn-shaped things on it. I've already seen 2 cars up here on these back roads. I think it is a Saturday morning, so everyone's going to be out for the weekend, enjoying the hills. A couple of short, steep bits. Well, I just ran across Side Quest again. She was tented off the side of the dirt road. She was hiking until the storms kind of blew in and had to hunker down real quick. She was a lot closer to lightning strikes than where I was at. She kind of had a rough night, sleeping in a little bit. So I'm sure I'll see her off and on throughout the day again. Well, I think we're through the high point, a little over 6,000 feet. It's all downhill from here all the way to the highway. Might be a few small pop-ups, but for the most part, it's all downhill. Just noticing these tracks right here. That looks like elk to me. Skipped across the road and went up that way. Is there elk in this area?
I think there is somewhere in Arizona, but I just don't know where the elk populations start. Someone else will have to back that up for me. Leave a comment. Just off the dirt road we've been following. This place is called Little Pine Flat. Nice shady spot. Good place to stop and take a break. Room for tenting. And this is our good water source. I think water should be a little more plentiful now for the rest of the day. Nice little trickle of a stream here. Well, SideQuest caught back up with me, so we're going to hike out for a bit together here. About 2 miles ahead, there is a nice spot to take a lunch break and should have cell service. So I think the new plan is to stick together and hike out to the highway and maybe see if we can just get into town today, I think. See if we can coordinate for a Trail Angel or shuttle service or something. We'll figure something out. But if we can get like a guaranteed ride coordinated, it'd just be easier to get into town today maybe, and then I'll figure out where I'm staying versus try to hitch in first thing in the morning. So we'll see what happens. You do or don't?
I don't.
Okay, I'll check mine. But we just got to this little spot for our lunch break / seeing if we can guarantee a ride or not. So we'll be here for a little bit, and then I'll let you know our success rate or not. Oh, we're back on trail, done with lunch. The signal up here is just too weak. Tried getting a call out to a Trail Angel, but the signal was dropping. Sent a text message, but I don't know if that went through actually or not either. So we'll keep trying. See if we eventually get to a place where we have a stronger signal or not. Otherwise, we'll just stick the thumb out and try hitching up to Payson. Getting a pretty steep descent down into this valley now. There's a lot of burn damage in this area from 2020, I think it was. A lot of it's all grown back pretty strong. Almost a little too much. A little bushwhacky going down here. This is the aptly named Boulder Creek. Following this for a ways. Water is plentiful. Still cruising right along. Well, we're coming out of the enclosed valleys into some wider spaces, and there's some cattle on the hill just up there. More cactus and shrubs and things. Passing by a little wreck of a traffic jam that happened down here in this gully some years ago. Here's Sycamore Creek. This was the place I would be camping if I was staying out here one more night, but we'll take a quick break here, one last sit down. We got 2 miles to the highway. We did hear back from the Trail Angel. They were unable to come get us, but we'll try our luck with hitching. We should be all right. One last look back at some mountains we've come through. And we're coming up on a little junction between this little road and the main highway 87. This is the one we're going to be trying to hitch out of. I was seeing a couple cars here. Maybe somebody's like day hiking and might be heading out that way anyway, but we'll be hitching to the town of Payson. Hopefully see you there in not too long. And here we go. We are not quite in the town of Payson, but this is good enough. So we got the hitch, but the guy wasn't going all the way into town. He was only going like halfway. So I think the total distance from the trailhead where we were at up to Payson was like 30 miles. The guy who picked us up was heading up to the Barnhart trailhead to do some hiking up in the zone. So that's where he dropped us off. So he got us like 20 miles down the road. And then that one trail angel we were trying to get a hold of ended up, she lives like just right off of there, so it just worked out perfectly. Where we were dropped off is a little general store there we were hanging out at, and then they were able to pick us up and host us up at their place. So we got our own little side house room to stay in, so I'm all cleaned up and good to go. And yeah, here with side quest too. And I think, let's see what else. I got a pizza and a soda already from the little general store bar place we were at, and I'll find some other snacks to tide myself over for the rest of the night. But we've got laundry going and everything else that we need to do, so I think we're good here. I'll probably just sign off in this clip, I think, and then get this video edited and everything. So I think that's about it for now. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the morning.
There's cute chickens outside.
Good morning. Currently up in the town of Payson. So last night, the trail angels I was with, Ben and Lacey, those guys are awesome, phenomenal hosts for hikers, but they're like 10 miles south of town there. So as Ben is coming up into work, I hitched a ride up with him, and we're good to go now in town. But it's like super early, 6 o'clock. Gonna get some breakfast first, so I'm over at the Beeline, and I've got all day to kill. Can't check into the hotel just yet, but we'll see if they can hold my bag and stuff later. We'll just wander around town and take care of town stuff or whatever else trouble we can get ourselves into. But yeah, highly recommended if you're passing through this area. Stay with Ben and Lacey. All their contact information's in Far Out, so they're easily reachable and awesome hosts. But all right, let's go get some food. Done with an awesome breakfast. Time to go see if the Payson Inn can at least hold on to my backpack while I wander around some. It'd be cool if we can get into a room and then I can chill for a bit. I see a Dairy Queen. Might have to get ice cream later. Here's our next stop, Payson Inn and Suites. Well, it's just a little too early for here. They're all locked up still. It's only a little after 7. So we'll go find somewhere else, maybe a coffee shop or something to sit at for a little bit and busy ourselves until we can do something. Well, maybe we'll chill at the Dunkin' Donuts for a little bit. At least we get to tour the town some. Well, we're all checked in, good to go. I hung out over at the Dunkin' Donuts for a couple of hours, so it's just a little past 10, I think. They were able to get me into a room, so that's always awesome when you show up like hours earlier than normal check-in times. But I think I'm just going to relax for a little bit now until it's lunchtime. Try to get some videos uploaded if I can. We'll test the Wi-Fi here. And I think the only other task for today, at some point we'll wander up the road to the Walmart and do the resupply run. I think I've got a basic plan of what I need. I think it's like a 4-day stretch will get us up to the town of Pine. Will be the next stop. So I'll check back later when we're heading out for something else. Well, it's coming up on noon. Time to go find some lunch. What's nice is Payson is a small enough town where everything's within walking distance, and the Payson Inn where I'm at is like right in the center of town, so everything's within a half-a-mile walk. Real nice and easy. The breakfast we were at is a half-a-mile south of here, and the Walmart where we'll do the resupply run is a half-a-mile north of here. In between here and the Walmart is a really good Thai food place that came highly recommended. So I think we'll swing up there, get the Thai food for lunch, and then just continue a little further north up to the Walmart. I'll get all my resupply stuff taken care of, and then I think that's it as far as chores I need to do for town, and we can enjoy a full 0 tomorrow and just continue getting videos uploaded. I got my laundry and everything done when we were at the Trail Angels place yesterday, so that's all good. So let's head out and find some nice Thai food. Well, the stormy weather is supposed to be done with, so temperatures should be in the 70s and sunny, which will be really nice. Well, that lunch was awesome. Really, really good Thai food. I had the yellow curry. It was really good. I'm super full. I didn't feel like walking around the Walmart for another half an hour, so I just came straight back to the room. Just gonna relax here for a little bit, let my stomach settle, and then
probably still go out a little bit later. We'll do the resupply run, maybe in conjunction with dinner or something like that. But I'm just relaxing, doing nothing for a bit. I'll check back later.
Well, I feel like, as typical, I'm being less motivated as the hours go by, but I think for dinner I'm just probably going to wander across the street and down a little bit to the Dairy Queen, grab something to munch on and some dessert item, and then probably just come back to the room here and eat it. So let's go get some Dairy Queen, I think. We'll just take care of the Walmart's shopping stuff tomorrow. Well, back in the room, I got my dinner, and I got myself a Blizzard. We're all set. I'm gonna chow on this and then work on videos for the rest of the night. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.